watching UCW-Zero Professional Wrestling. I'm Josh Damian alongside MK. Tonight, we have gotten a great main event for you with a triple threat between Dallas Murdoch, David the Destroyer, and Jason Bravo for the UCW Heavyweight Championship, as well as in the X Division title. Whoa. We're starting before I can even finish. That's how excited we're.
Hey, that's how we do it here in Utah's #1 wrestling organization. We hit the ground running.
Well, and you know what? Here comes Dylan Griffin of the well, not the UCW Fury, the Sin City Fury.
Yeah, in UCW.
And you know what? It's Las Vegas. Hey, what's up, my man?
As always.
Yeah! Woo! See, Dylan likes me. I don't know why he doesn't like. Well, I take that back. I do know why he doesn't like you. It's Dylan Griffin and Swade Thompson. I love these guys. This is Sin City Fury right here, out of Adrenaline Unleashed in Las Vegas, Nevada. But you know what? They have earned their second home here at UCW-Zero. I love these guys. These guys are great. I think these guys should get a shot at the UCW Tag Team titles, but that's just me.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't have to respect them, but I do respect their wrestling, and they are very accomplished wrestlers. They are very good. And I believe last week, Swade Thompson made a big splash here in
to the
UCW.
ring by Sierra Rose.
No, he did. He won a four-way match. You won. You won.
They're trying to gang jump me. There's 3-on-1, 180 pounds of pure garbage together. It's unbelievable that I had to recycle all of them in like one.
Swade Thompson, my personal friend, and you know what? Dylan Griffin, his tag team partner, is going to be taking on the UCW-Zero Ultra X title holder, Zach James, and Sierra Rose here as well. Why is Rose on the ring? It doesn't hurt. It's not time for her. Oh, there you go.
Well, I'll tell you something. This is the only Ultra X champion of the television era. He has held it for over 110 days.
And you know what? If you follow us on Facebook, you just go to Ultra Championship Wrestling, search that in the Facebook page. You'll see us that we have a page on there. One of the trivia questions that we asked was, who was the last Ultra X champion besides Zach James? Do you know that answer, MK?
I really don't.
Antonio Maestre.
Okay.
Antonio Maestre he was the last one. And now it's Zach James. Antonio Maestre, of course, was known as a video game addict. However, he had an awesome martial arts background as well.
That's correct. The one thing that's interesting about Zach James is he's got Sierra Rose right at his side. Both champions and both in love.
Well, and you know, I don't know if I would say love. I feel that, you know, I mean, look at Zach's shorts. What does it say on Zach's shorts? It says RB, the number 4, and then B. Do you know what that means?
Rose before bros. I'll tell you what, it was a love that was born in the ring and consummated with championships.
What? Wait. What have I told you about using big words?
Don't short everything. You should be good.
They confuse me. Here we go, Irish whip. Oh, Zach James right there, taking down Dylan Griffin. Around to the other side of the ring, up and over we go. And look at this, oh man, Dylan goes up and over. And look at this, back down, face plant into the mat right there as Dylan Griffin takes control right here for the Sin City Fury. Swade Thompson, of course, at his partner's side, and Sierra Rose as well, I don't want to say per partner, but I guess close enough.
I'll tell you something, this referee's taking charge early.
Oh, that's not just any referee, that's senior official Jack Trades. He has a name.
He's very respected in the industry.
And of course, Dylan showing little to no respect. Oh my gosh! Holy cow! That was a great counter right there by Dylan Griffin. Did you see that? It was a front flip.
I did see that, but then that cat was countered. I don't even know if he would meant to counter it, but I'll tell you what, he countered it. It was instinct. Being a wrestler, you have to have great instincts, and that's when the instincts come out, is when you're not sure what's going to happen, you use your wherewithal to counter your opponent's moves.
You know, one of the things that they say about, you know, like extreme sports, like, well, not like football's a great example, but they say like football, you know, it's not ballet. They say that extreme sports like rugby, it's not ballet. Let me tell you something, professional wrestling is not football or rugby, ladies and gentlemen.
That's correct, and I'll tell you what. Ooh, almost a 3 count there, but I'll tell you what. These professional wrestlers are the most in-condition athletes in the world, without doubt.
No, you're exactly right. And the thing is that things like that happen. You know, that was a great counter right there by Dylan, and it ended up being really bad right there for Zach. But these two are going to keep going, and Zach James, you have to admire that heart right there.
Oh yeah, and he's standing up in there, and that's why he's a champion.
And Dylan cheering for himself. He didn't get much of a response from the crowd, but that's okay. What did he do?
Oh, traditional bulldog there from Dylan.
2 count right there. Dylan only able to get that. Sierra Rose right here at ringside. What does the back of her trunk say?
It says stare.
Okay,
That's what I think you've been doing.
No. That woman is in a decent relationship. I can respect her. Look at that athleticism right there by Zach James, something that we've seen before from James.
You know, and that's something that you're always going to see here at Utah's #1 wrestling organization, UCW-Zero.
Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh!
Wow, kind of a modified curb stomp there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if the ring was made out of concrete, it would be the exact same thing as a curb stomp, but oh my gosh. You know, that's just dangerous right there. Dylan could have a concussion. I mean, Zach's back is broken. I mean, this is a great night for insurance. Look at this now. Oh, man.
He almost waited too long. Zach James is trying to fight his way out of it.
A delayed sidewalk slam right there by Dylan onto Zach James. I thought he was going to get Swade Thompson involved, but it looks like nothing happened. Look at this. That's just smart right there by Dylan, working on that lower back of Zach James. You know, I mean, I don't know who taught these guys, but whoever did such a great job.
I'll tell you something. You know what's been amazing to me?
What's been?
Is that there has not been more outside action for the Sin City Fury. Generally, they work as a tag team even when they're in singles competition.
They are a tag team. Swade Thompson's out here helping out Dylan. I mean, what's wrong? It doesn't have to be a physical beatdown. It's emotion.
Moral support's one thing.
Moral support.
When you get involved physically, that's when it's another. Ooh.
It's like tech support, but it actually exists.
Sierra Rose silent right now while Zach James took that move.
And she needs to keep her eyes on Zach and off of Griffin or off of Dylan. I see what she's doing. Irish whip. Oh, big clothesline right there. You know, that's not typical of Zach. Zach's normally smart enough to see those things coming.
Almost a free out there.
Well, and look at this now. Dylan getting ready to roll out of the ring here. Dylan says that he's going to end him. What do we got here? Oh, and look at this, partner. I'll let you call this.
Yeah, he's going old school here, trying for the Boston Crab here.
Which is interesting because he's from Vegas. I don't think they have crabs unless it's at the buffet.
No, I think some of those shorts, someone has crabs.
Oh my gosh, that is typical. What is your name again?
NK.
That dude.
Turn it over. I think he's got it. Oh, not quite. Zach James able to fight out of that.
I thought it was modified. I thought he was just doing a modified one. Look at this.
Oh,
no.
Oh, wow. Nice counter by Zach James there.
Whoa. Oh. Look at this. This is vintage James. Get ready for this giant missile drop kick. Look at this. Oh, great stuff right there.
That's just amazing right there. That is why Zach James is a champion.
I will agree with you on that one. James going for the pin here.
Now, it should be noted that this is not the title.
It is not a title match. Dylan was not that lucky. Whoa.
But still, I think if Dylan could win, he would be the next man in line for a title match.
Not that I'm going to argue that, but you don't think that Swade Thompson would deserve one more? I mean, he got a huge victory last week.
But he hasn't beaten Zach Thompson.
Zach James.
Zach James, excuse me.
It's okay. Swade and Zach, they kind of look alike. Like they could be like distant cousins, kind of. Here we go now. Dylan with a great maneuver right there. What are we going to see here? Oh my gosh. Look at this.
Oh my goodness. Going high risk.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I think that Dylan may have injured that knee a little bit earlier.
Well, I think it was just, you know, it came late in the match. And when people are, you know, fatigued, some of the things that your brain might think you can do, you can't actually carry off. That was a case, I think, there of the mind was willing, but the body was a little weak and fatigued.
Here we go, Irish whip from one side of the ring to the other. What are we going to see, Dylan? Oh, jeez!
Big boot to the face right there. Desperation maneuver there by Zach James.
You got that right. Holy cow. Look at this. Look at this, Zach James. Oh, beautiful hurricane. Takes out the
Takes out
referee.
the referee. That's a 2-for-1.
You know what they call that in bowling, right? They call it picking up the spare.
And the GTZ debuted 2 weeks ago and gets the 1-2-3.
Unbelievable stuff right there. Zach James picks up the win.
winner, Zach
Sierra Rose grabbing the title and handing it right back to us, rightful owner.
Zach James comes out of this one maybe a little bit scuffed up, but he is going home, not just a champion, but a winner tonight. Swade Thompson checking out Dylan right now. I tell you what, folks, this is just the beginning of our night. Stay tuned because we got lots more to come.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
And we're back here at UCW-Zero, Utah's #1 wrestling organization. And our next match is kind of a tag team, but with singles competition. We have Jason Jackson versus Derek Jannetti, one half of the UCW-Zero Tag Team Champions. These guys are no strangers to each other. They've seen each other in the ring several times in tag team action, but I believe this is their first singles match. Jason Jackson, the former tag team champion, in the ring right now, waiting for the entrance of the one half of the tag team champions, Derek Jannetti. I'll tell you what, this is an exciting match because you get tag teams in singles competition.
and his opponent,
We have a crowd of sea lions, for those of you who hear this.
Derek Jannetti!
Well, if you're at home and on your computer and you have the urge to stand up, this is probably why. Derek Jannetti, a 11-year veteran here at UCW-Zero, has been here from the beginning, now currently one half of the UCW Tag Team Champions.
This is the gentleman that has done it all, seen it all, and look, he is in condition. I'll tell you what, whenever you see Derek Jannetti wrestle, you're in for a treat.
I'll give you that. He's also one of the only people that I know who has a tattoo of an album cover on his back. That's another highlight. He actually puts that in his resume when he applies for jobs.
Well, that's one interesting thing. Which album cover is it?
I believe it's oh jeez. Man, this is embarrassing. I believe it's a Killswitch Engage cover, but I'm sure he'll correct me later.
And he is just a model of conditioning. Look at this gentleman. Spends a lot of time training, a lot of time in the gym, an amazing specimen of professional wrestling.
And I'll agree with you, but let me tell you something. I mean, as much time as he spends in the gym, that's only about 30% of what makes Derek Jannetti amazing. This man has a great diet. I swear, every single time that I talk to him, and he's eating, the dinner that he eats is simply a chicken breast and broccoli. Maybe 2 chicken breasts if he's really hungry.
Well, I'll tell you what, it takes a total in order to make a total package like this, you have to do every aspect of your life.
And you know what's interesting? The man eats chicken breasts, and he can make his bounce.
Well, you know what? He eats up opponents, too.
Well, apparently he's going to be eating on Pitbull tonight.
Well, we'll see. Show of respect there, shaking hands.
Yeah, I don't really know about that. I mean, you can make friends all you want, but I mean, in this business, how many friends do you really need?
I I think you need a lot of friends in this business, I'll tell you that.
Here we go now. Great chain wrestling to start right here from Derek Jannetti and the Pitbull, Jason Jackson. Interesting stuff right here, as Derek Jannetti has been an 11-year veteran, and Jason Jackson, I believe, entering his second year.
That is correct.
And now here we go into the corner now is where Jason Jackson pushes Derek Jannetti, trying to get the advantage.
Well, you know, and last week we saw the other halves of these tag teams, the Captain Craig Stevens and Martin Casals going against each other, and we question, wow, amazing move. We question whether how they're going to adapt to singles competition. Once again, we have Jannetti, who's no stranger to single competition, but we've got Jason Jackson, who primarily does tag team.
At the same time, though, you know what? Last week, I'll admit, I was ragging a little bit on Craig Stevens, and it was well-deserved, which is why I did it. But Jason Jackson right here, he is a former UCW-Zero heavyweight champion. I don't think a lot of people know about it because it wasn't necessarily the longest reign that we've had in UCW-Zero history. But he is a former heavyweight champion.
That is right.
He's been successful when it comes to singles wrestling. Not to say that Craig Stevens hasn't. It's just that he doesn't have any gold to show for it.
Wow, amazing move like that. Followed by an arm drag. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff.
Derek Jannetti right now taking everything he's got to Jason Jackson. Some great stuff earlier. We saw some mixed offense. Some offense from Jason Jackson, but it looks like Derek Jannetti, of course, has control of this match, as you see right there, bringing that pain and tension into the left shoulder of the Pitbull, Jason Jackson.
Well, I'll tell you something. Derek Jannetti doing what he needs to do, working on the arm, and wrenching it almost out of its socket to try and gain an advantage and take the Pitbull down.
And the Pitbull, of course, will play by the rules, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he won't bend them.
Well, you know, all Pitbulls are quick to adapt, and Jason Jackson is no different.
Go on.
Well, you know, in any Pitbull, you have intelligence, ferocity, and
you're using big words again. What have we talked about this?
Well, you know, there are some people out there that are college educated.
Well, I'm one of them. My wrist is like my mind. It's college educated.
Ooh, big elbow there.
Look at this now. Jason Jackson. Why were you talking about Pitbulls again?
Well, he is the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, part of one half of the American Pitbulls.
Yeah, but it's his nickname. It's not like his mother is a real dog.
Well, that's where you get the nickname from, is how you act and how you act in the ring. And he's intelligent, he's ferocious, and he's quick to adapt. And
well, you want to talk about intelligence. That was a great counter right there by Derek Jannetti. Beautiful stuff right there. Saw what was coming from the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, and was able to counter. That was just a huge slam to the ground right there, too. I mean, it's one thing to get slammed from a certain height. It's another thing to get slammed when that height is taller than your own height.
Oh, wow. Textbook perfect suplex there, followed up by a leg drop. One. Oh, wow, I thought we might have been over there.
Derek Jannetti, a submission put here on the Pitbull, Jason Jackson. Going for that sleeper is what it looks like.
Well, I'll tell you something. These moves are highly underrated. People want to see the flying crash bang, but the heart of pro wrestling are with those type of submission maneuvers.
Irish whip. Uh-oh. The Pitbull was going for that hip toss. No luck there. Derek Jannetti counters into a neck breaker. Goes for the pin here. 1, 2. Only a 2 count right there.
Boy, I was surprised that wasn't 3.
I was just right there with you. And look at this now. Derek Jannetti calling for some love from the audience. What's going to happen here? Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
Pinfall, 2. Only a 2 count.
Wow, Jason Jackson showing exactly why he was a former champion in both singles and tag team competition. He's got the heart of a champion.
And you know what? I mean, this is not the first time that Derek Jannetti has been a tag team champion. He's actually been a tag team champion on 3 other occasions with 3 different men. My personal favorite being the Radical Ricky.
There you go.
It's hard to believe that a guy who is as nice as Derek Jannetti was at one point in a tag team called No Fat Chicks.
That's right. But you know what? You can be nice and not like fat chicks.
Perfect example sitting right next to you, pal.
Oh, Jason Jackson throwing a good shot to the forehead. Jannetti calling to the crowd.
Look at that.
The photographer took a butt to the face.
It's okay. She's new. She'll adapt.
That's right.
And, I mean, you think that your first day at work was bad. Holy cow.
You know, I got to tell you, I love UCW-Zero. You always see something new. I just saw a butt to the face to the photographer.
Hey, but you know what? It was Derek Jannetti, so she can't complain too much. Here we go now. Jannetti calling for a big suplex. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, reversed.
Countered on the second
Springboard
rope.
elbow. Wow.
Second rope
Amazing.
maneuver right there.
Now, look, I think that took a little bit of stuff out of both of these guys. Who is going to get up? Who wants it more?
No, you know what? I'll tell you what. The Pitbull, he's still got one thing on his mind, and that's dropping that big elbow off the top rope. I guarantee you, Jason Jackson will not win a match without going at least once for that top rope elbow. It's just in his nature.
I agree with you, and it's a high-risk maneuver. I keep saying that, but it's the truth. When it pays off, but you have got to have your opponent down to get up on the ropes to do that.
Derek Jannetti, look at this, countered by Jason Jackson. Jannetti with a punch.
And we've just got a brawl here.
It's a constant back and forth, that's for sure. Who's going to end up winning this one? The Pitbull, Jason Jackson ducks. Look at this, 2 clotheslines in a row. Can we make it 3? An Irish whip reversed by Jannetti. What's going to happen here? Oh, and the Pitbull takes control in this contest now.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, and the Pitbull was going for that vintage drop right there.
Look at that axe handles, boy.
Yep, Jannetti says no one home. Reverse right there. Look at this. Double axe handle.
And Jannetti drawing from the crowd.
What is Jannetti got here? He's getting ready. It looks like he's going to pick up Jason. Uh-oh, what goes up? Well, and you know what?
The wherewithal.
Oh, geez, Jackson caught the ropes, but he was still able to hold on right there. That could have ended bad. Look at this now. Derek Jannetti getting caught up on the ropes.
The ring awareness, the wherewithal to grab those ropes and hold on like that, even after his original thought was taken away from him. He held on and was able to put that move on Jannetti. And here we go. What do you think?
Well, I guarantee you that Jason Jackson wouldn't have been able to hold on to the ropes without proper training. I can assure you that. Do not do this at home, especially for those kids in the audience.
What do we think? What do you think we're going to see here?
I told you he's crazy. He's going to go for that top rope elbow, but Derek
Jannetti too smart for him.
Yeah, it's Pitbull just didn't do enough work on him. Derek Jannetti now comes up. Look at this.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
T-bone suplex off of I believe the middle rope.
And Jason Jackson hurt himself holding on to his face, jarred his brain. His head bounced off that mat.
Only a 2 count right there. Senior official Jack Trey, it's counting 2.
I'll tell you something. When you do a move like that, it takes something out of both men. And it took something out of Jannetti, but even more out of the Pitbull.
Uh-oh, look at this now. Great counter right there by the Pitbull, Jason Jackson. What's going to happen next? Whoa, a counter right there by Derek Jannetti. Jannetti, look at this. Oh, a roll-up.
Here we go.
2.
Oh, almost the end of the match here.
Spine buster by Jackson.
Oh, this might be it. Jackson going for the pin. Oh, wow, I thought he was going to hit 3. Amazing recovery by Jannetti.
Jackson needs to put Jackson needs to put down Jannetti. And there's only one way that I think he can do it. He's got to go for that top rope.
Yeah, he's got to start taking chances now because it looks like the war of attrition has got a slight advantage to Jannetti.
Here we go. Irish whip. Pitbull. Oh, no. Look at this. Jannetti caught the Pitbull. Jannetti caught the Pitbull. Oh, it's over. That Jannetti driver. Pinfall. 1, 2. He got him.
Oh, and he got him. Wow. Great match. Amazing finish by Derek Jannetti. 1/2 of the UCW-Zero Tag Team Champions.
Derek Jannetti was able to beat the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, tonight. Last week, Craig Stevens was able to beat Martin Casals. Each team is 1 for 1 in singles action.
You know what? A rubber match might come from the next tag team match.
A what?
A rubber match. See who's the ultimate champion.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, each people got 1 victory,
right.
So the person who wins the 3rd wins the rubber match.
What does a rubber have to do with this?
It's a figure of speech.
Apparently.
They like to practice safe wrestling.
Well, and you know what? Derek Jannetti offered nothing but respect for the Pitbull, Jason Jackson. Looks like Jackson might come in and accept it right here.
Great sign of respect there by the Pitbull.
And the Pitbull, Jason Jackson, has always been respectful. So has Derek Jannetti. We've got more to come, so stay tuned to UCW TV.
At UCW-Zero, Utah's #1 wrestling organization, and we have some female wrestling action right now entering the ring. We have Marty Daniels. Now, Marty Daniels likes to commit in the ring what she calls legal assault. She got into professional wrestling because she got sick and tired of the stuck-up women calling themselves athletes and saying that they're tough. She came into pro wrestling to show how tough really is tough.
I didn't know that. It's really weird having a partner who does research, I'll tell you that.
Well, and as you remember from last week, she interfered in the match, and her and Sierra Rose fought their way back to the locker room. And we're going to see some vicious continuation here in the match right now.
That was Lacey Ryan, right?
Excuse me.
I'm pretty sure that was Lacey Ryan. I don't think Rose was here last week. Well,
yes, you're right. You are right.
I am always right. It's okay. You're new. You're new. It's okay. You went from a company where you weren't challenged to a company where you are. I understand. It's fine. Trust me. I went through the same thing. You know, when I was your age. Wait, never mind. It's okay. Your name's Mike, right? Mike, enjoy the show. Sierra Rose, one half of the women's tag. Oh, wow, now I'm screwing up.
It's contagious.
It is. She's the women's champion. She's not half of the tag team champions. There's no such thing as a women's tag team champion. She's taking on Marty Daniels here tonight. Is this for the women's title? No, I didn't think it was for the women's title. Oh, look at this, Rose!
Wow, Pearl Harbor.
What about my birthday? Oh, no joke. That really is my birthday. But, but yeah, Marty Daniels is on the offense now, taking it to Sierra Rose. Reversal by Sierra Rose from one side of the ring to the other. Look at this. Marty Daniels comes back out of the corner. And, oh, Rose with that kick to the midsection right there. Here we go now. Look at this. Thought she was going to go for a bulldog, but look at this beautiful over-the-top rope arm drag, if that's what you want to call that.
You know, and that's something that you don't see a lot in the American-style wrestling. That's kind of a lucha move, and she made it her own right here in UCW-Zero.
Well, and you know what? It's Rose before Bros, and I didn't know that Rose was a lucha name, but there you go.
Well, both women really taking it to each other right now. This is more of a brawl than it is a wrestling match, and that's what I like about this.
Legal assault, right?
That's exactly right. Yes.
Uh-oh.
And see, there you have it. She's got to a 5 count to do whatever she wants.
That's exactly true. I mean, she'll choke someone out, especially with that danger. She's got those long legs, though.
And she's using those long legs to her advantage.
You got that right, partner.
face.
Well, and that was a little tiny one right there. I mean, they wanted some big pink bellies right there. That was a little tiny one.
Well, and I think that's why it was reversed, and I think that's why if she would have taken advantage of that, she wouldn't be the receiving end of a sidewalk slam.
You got that right,
1,
that's for sure.
2, oh, almost 3. I don't know about our senior official now.
Well, you know what, Jack Trays, I mean, it's no shock that, you know, he's had a little thing for Sierra Rose, that's for sure.
Ooh, going for a submission move right here. Almost a choke. But the crowd calling for a tap.
And you know what, I mean, that's not going to happen. They're just not going to give up that easily. There's no doubt about that. Look at this now. Marty Daniels now.
Look at her face. Just that determination. Sierra Rose. Oh, wow. Thrown down with authority.
Daniels, I mean, this is another side of Daniels that we're seeing right now, taking everything that she's got to Sierra Rose.
Well, she's basically saying, you think you're tough? Well, this is what tough is. Let's see if Sierra Rose can respond.
It's legal assault, right? That's what that is?
Yes, it is. And look at this. She's been working on the legs, working on the arms. You know what? I wouldn't want to be Sierra Rose tomorrow morning. She's going to wake up very sore. Those joints, everything. Wow. Oh, good kick. Small package. 1, 2. Oh, almost getting the win. I don't think Marty Daniels saw that coming. I love those quick roll-ups. Part of professional wrestling you don't see a lot of. It takes a lot of skill. Oh! Both going for the flying crossbody, both hitting each other mid-air, and both amazingly still conscious.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Wait a minute here.
The original diva, Morgan, is out here at ringside now, ladies and gentlemen.
What is she doing out here? She's not on the run sheet. I don't know what she's doing.
Well,
here.
you know, the former champion, I don't think she got her chance at her about a month ago, and I mean, now she's out here to...
The crowd fully behind her, chanting for Morgan. Sierra Rose and Marty Daniels doing their best to get up and beat the count. And Morgan's out here taking the title.
Oh, yeah, she's got her hands on the women's title now. And Sierra Rose and Marty Daniels have not noticed this. And Daniels, big punch right there. Look at this. Oh, geez, that kick to the midsection right there.
Oh, big punch to the head.
Why does Morgan have the women's title? I don't understand.
Well, I think she realizes, or at least she thinks that she should be the champion. And maybe that's what the message she's trying to send.
Whoa! Big hurricanrana right there.
Wow. And neither competitor seem to be paying attention right now.
No, I mean, they're just focused on each other. I'm surprised that they haven't noticed that Morgan is ringside. Oh, beautiful execution right there by Rose.
It looks like Morgan's calling Sierra.
I don't know why she's there. Why is she out here?
Well, I'm glad she's here.
Oh!
I'll tell you what, because it's been a while since I've seen her.
Look at this big DDT right there. Holy cow.
I'll tell you what, this match, just watching it is making me tired. Just watching it is making me hurt. These are two top-notch competitors in the best company in Utah taking each other on.
And Rose has now noticed the original diva. Marty Daniels looks like she's just kind of going to stake out here and maybe take advantage of the situation. This is just, Look at this now.
Now Sierra Rose, there we go. Oh, they're both, wow.
Oh,
my goodness.
Oh, geez.
Wow, did you hear that knock right in the head?
Well, and it was right in front of the referee, so, I mean, Daniels is disqualified.
No. Yeah.
Rose technically wins the contest via disqualification.
Yeah, but she may have won the battle and lost the war, as they say. That was a brutal shot she took from that hardened steel title.
Holy jeez. I mean, what is there to say in this kind of a situation?
Oh, wow. And looks like Morgan and Marty.
Your
double
winner
M.
by disqualification.
We're in cahoots with
and
each other on this
Divas
one.
champion, Sierra Rose!
Well, you know what? The interference leads to a victory for Sierra Rose. I'm sure that's not how she wanted to win this contest.
But you know what? Marty Daniels doesn't seem to care.
Definitely not. It's almost like these, I mean, there's been this kind of friendship for some time now, but it's like these two are united. When we return, ladies and gentlemen, your main event is next.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
And we have main event action here in Utah's #1 professional wrestling organization, UCW-Zero. Right now, we have a triple threat match for the heavyweight champion. And right now, we have David the Destroyer. David the Destroyer has been in UCW's title hunt for a long time right now, and he is going to get his chance tonight. Now, one thing to note about this match tonight is the champion does not have to be pinned to lose the title. First man to get a pinfall or submission becomes the champion. And David the Destroyer certainly is hoping that that can be him tonight.
And the next challenger, Dallas Murdoch!
And here we have the next challenger, Dallas Murdoch. This man is a rootin', tootin', fighting person. He doesn't care who's in his way, but they are going to get beaten. They are going to get mauled. They're going to get hurt. Hey, Dallas Murdoch, the last man to challenge him before his wrestling career, his dentist is counting his teeth in a jar.
Well, let me tell you something. I mean, Dallas Murdoch may not have any gold around his waist, and that could change tonight. But what is the one title that Dallas Murdoch does have in UCW? He is the toughest man in this company, and he just might be the toughest man in this industry.
Right now, tonight, he could be the toughest man and champion. And he doesn't have to pin Jason Bravo to win. First man to pin or submit anybody in the match, and they get the title.
And your current UCW-Zero heavyweight champion.
And now here comes the champion.
Jason Bravo!
UCW-Zero heavyweight champion. I've talked about his checklist multiple times, and he keeps adding names to it. Tonight, he can add 2 more. Dallas Murdoch has already been on the list, as well as David the Destroyer, but not at the same time in the same place. And he can do that here tonight.
Well, he's got his work cut out for him, because as you've seen in the past with any type of matches like this, 2 men can team up on the other man and try and throw him out of the ring and eliminate him from consideration so they can go at each other. And Jason Bravo, the champion, does not have to be pinned to lose his title.
Oh, you're exactly right. I mean, the odds are literally each man in this match has a 33% chance of winning this contest. The champion could retain in the event of a disqualification. However, the odds, I still don't like those odds. Jason Bravo really has to work in this match to retain that title.
Well, that's the next natural step in the progression of the championship of Jason Bravo. He's beaten the singles guys they've been throwing at him. He's been beating everybody, and now it's time to prove and to see if he truly is the top dog, the top man in this organization.
And you know what I don't like about this crowd is that this crowd has no respect for our champion. They do not respect the heavyweight champion at all. I mean, this is a guy, he's held this title. He's the longest title holder currently in UCW history. He's held that title since October. And we recently had a trivia question on our Facebook page. Who was the first Ultra X champion? One of the hints to that was that they were also the longest reigning heavyweight champion. Do you have any idea on that, MK?
I don't.
Take a guess. You want another hint?
Sure.
On the current roster.
I don't know.
Has very weak ankles. Really? Like that? I feel like that's the most obvious hint of all.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Martin Casals.
Wow.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
Dallas
and here we
Murdoch.
go.
Murdoch just goes straight into David the Destroyer, taking everything to him. It's well documented that these two have had feuds. You know what? If there was any more of a personal match, I'll tell you this.
See, there you go. That's some of the brawling.
It's Dallas Murdoch right here, who is just, this is all personal for Murdoch. Murdoch has had feuds with both of these men over the course of the last 6 months, and it's all going to erupt right here. This is why this is going to be a great main event.
Meeting of the minds right there.
I'll tell you what, if David the Destroyer and Jason Bravo were smart, they would team up together right now against Dallas Murdoch, who is in control of this contest.
Well, you know, it makes me wonder if he's more concerned with just beating up the other guys that he has a problem with than winning the championship.
Well, you know what? I mean, like I said, he's the toughest guy here. He'll do whatever it takes to win, but oh, jeez. Well, maybe I'll retract that statement.
David, a monster at his game, throwing a huge shot to Dallas Murdoch right on that concrete.
And look at this now, David the Destroyer, and he's giving cues now to Chad Bryant.
That's just terrible. Chad Bryant throwing some weak elbows. It's going to take more than that to hurt Dallas Murdoch.
Look at this now. David the Destroyer throws Dallas Murdoch head first. Jason Bravo out here on the outside. Finally gets back in the ring now. Look at this now. Those shoelaces straight across the forehead of Dallas Murdoch. Oh, jeez.
Boy, I'll tell you what, using everything, he has to use everything in his arsenal to win this match.
Hey, you know what? You do what you have to, my friend. You do what you have to.
This is one of the times I'm going to have to agree with you on this.
Here we go now. Jason Bravo bringing it to Dallas Murdoch right here.
Well, and David the Destroyer basically waiting to see what happens. Maybe sneak in and sneak a victory and walk away with a heavyweight title.
Crowd now starting a "You Still Suck" chant. Not sure quite who that's directed to because Bravo is clearly amazing, the longest reigning champion in our company currently.
You may not have to respect the man, but you do have to respect his title reign and what he's been able to do.
Exactly. Respect the list, people. Oh, man.
Now David the Destroyer getting in the ring, seeing if he can't mix it up and take advantage maybe of what Bravo's been doing to Dallas Murdoch.
And you know what? It looks like they were listening to me. They're finally doing a 2-on-1 on Dallas Murdoch, and this might actually stop Murdoch dead in his tracks. Look at this now. Whoa. Looked like they were almost going for a double pile driver there.
Oh, wow.
Geez.
What's that, a double sidewalk slam?
Well, you know what? It's just a big slam is what it is.
That was very impactful.
This is where tensions are going to get heated.
Yep.
Jason Bravo and David the Destroyer going to go for pinfalls, and you know what? Only one man can win this match, and that man will be the next heavyweight champion here in UCW.
Well, and that's what's interesting about this match. You almost have to nullify two opponents to win.
There you go now. David the Destroyer taking out Jason Bravo right now, throwing some haymakers. Uh-oh.
You know, it makes me wonder about the strategy of David the Destroyer going after the champion, because look at Dallas Murdoch. He is hurt but taking a rest. But we've got action here in the corner.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, you've watched triple threat matches before. The way that it works is that it's pretty simple. You can only be friendly with one guy for a certain amount of time before heads just begin to roll, and you know what? Tempers begin to flare. That's all it is.
That's correct.
Oh, an eye rake across the ropes.
Classic eye rake across the ropes. That is just awful, because if you can't see, you can't fight. Just ask Joe Frazier.
Oh, jeez. The references. I'll have you know that 50% of the people watching this at home just Google Joe Frazier.
The Thrilla in Manila.
I know who it is. I'm not that young. Oh, jeez, I can't believe I just said that. Look at this now.
Oh, the toughest man with the toughest slam right there.
Big sidewalk slam right there.
Maybe a new champion. Oh, Jason Bravo gaining his senses at the last minute, throwing him off.
You know what? Dallas Murdoch has had so many shots at this Ultra Championship Wrestling Heavyweight title. You know, he's had them in one-on-one situations, and now a triple threat contest involved right here. Look at this now. Bravo. Big slam right there.
It looks like it's over. It looks like Bravo might retain here. Oh, wow. 2
count right there. What else is Bravo going to be able to bring to the table here? Look at this. Big body slam. Are we going to set up what I think we're going to set up?
I think we're going to see it here.
Are we going through the drive-through? We're going through the drive-through. And you know what? I'm going to order a big knee, a large elbow. Oh, no, a large leg. I'm sorry. I want a large leg instead. And you know what? I want my elbow. Wait a minute. I didn't get my elbow.
Oh, my goodness. And oh, wow. Great scouting by David the Destroyer, catching that Bravo combo. And is he going to win the title? Oh, and almost winning the title. Wow.
This is bullcrap. I didn't get my elbow. Can we go back around to the drive-thru?
Great scouting by David the Destroyer.
I have my receipt. Look at this. David the Destroyer with the full advantage right here. He's got both men down. One man and Jason Bravo in the corner. Dallas Murdoch struggling to get up.
He is basically one move away from being the new champion.
Well, could this move be it?
Oh, my goodness. I think we have a new champion here. Why is he not going on there? Why is he doing that?
Well, I mean, notice how it took the guidance of Chad Bryant right there on the outside telling David the Destroyer, hey, you got to pin him before he even thought about it. I mean, that's the thing, is that David the Destroyer, I believe he's now a 3, maybe even a 4-year veteran here in UCW-Zero, but sometimes a guy still needs guidance, and that's where Chad Bryant comes in.
Well, and Chad Bryant is using him like a guided missile, but sometimes he loses direction, and he lost it there. He could have won the title and decided to mug for the crowd instead.
Yeah.
Oh, Dallas Murdoch beating David senselessly.
Well, and jeez. That top, oh, wow. Gee, Dallas, don't hold anything back.
Oh, wow, Jason Bravo taking advantage.
You know, I mean, I know that in boxing, the wrestling, or in the term ringing his bell is something completely different, but we just saw his bell get rung.
All right, and here we go, some double teaming. Are they going to do it? Are they going to be able to pull it off?
They're going to break the ring.
Oh, my goodness, this is a lot of beef there. I don't know if this ring can handle it. Do you think we're going to see it? Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No way.
Here we see it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, all 3 men over the top. All 3 men on the canvas. Who wants it more? Who's going to be able to get up? That was incredible. The fans at home, I don't know if you saw the ring just literally bounce off the floor. That was something that was amazing. That's something that you only see here in Utah's #1 pro wrestling organization. Who is going to win? Who is going to get the new title?
I'll tell you what, Jason Bravo has this amazing ability where I swear his neck is made out of rubber, because it looked like he landed on his head really hard, but it looks like he's okay.
Wow.
Murdoch with those knife-edge chops, taking it to the chest with David the Destroyer. The Destroyer can do nothing but just take him, and I don't know if that's a good idea to bring your back to Dallas Murdoch. He might do some back chop action on you. Murdoch, big boot!
Big boot.
That's size 13. Uh-oh, look at this. Samoan drop.
Oh, my goodness. I think we have a new champion here. All he's got to do is cover 1, 2, and 3. Oh, my goodness. Where did Bravo get that from?
Dallas Murdoch brought everything that he had in his arsenal in that one, but does he have an extra set we don't know about?
You talk about the heart of a champion. You talk about the knowledge of a champion. Jason Bravo has all of that. But Dallas Murdoch, clearly the toughest man.
Look at this. Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Here's a pin. 2. Only a 2 count right there.
David the Destroyer still feeling the effects from that huge move off the top ropes, as Jason Bravo looks like he's almost clearly recovered.
Look at this now. Jason Bravo He's going to take Dallas Murdoch up to the top rope. Murdoch is just a sitting duck at this point.
Oh, no.
We all know what's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bravo going up top.
Is he going to get it?
No, I don't think Murdoch's going to let him get
Murdoch's not
it.
going to let him. Oh, Dallas Murdoch gaining his senses, getting his second wind. And he throws him off the rope with those big elbows.
Is Murdoch going to be able to capitalize? Is Murdoch going to be able to get this huge leg drop right here? Oh my gosh, I think he might.
Oh, trying his signature move, and Jason Bravo moves out at the last moment, creating an opportunity for David the Destroyer.
No!
Oh! David the Destroyer.
Oh!
Wow. Had he not mugged for the crowd again.
And a 3.
Oh, essentially, David the Destroyer doing the dirty work for Jason Bravo, and Jason Bravo
Ladies and
retains
gentlemen,
his
your
title.
winner.
Great stuff right there by
And
Jason
still
Bravo, who retains the
UCW-Zero
UCW-Zero Heavyweight Championship.
What an amazing match. What an
Jason
amazing night. UCW-Zero main event #1 pro wrestling organization in Utah. Simply incredible and amazing.
It was a great effort by Dallas Murdoch. David the Destroyer almost capitalized on it, but Jason Bravo was there waiting. And as you can see, Jason Bravo retains the title for another day. You got to be impressed with Jason Bravo, who is the longest reigning champion on the roster at the moment.
And I'll tell you what, this is the capping of an amazing evening. I cannot wait for the next show.
I'm Josh Damian alongside this guy. You can check us out on UCW-Zero.com from all of us here. We'll see you at the same time, the same place next week.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucw-zero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.